What if Jimmy Garoppolo follows
Fallers.
follows
What about
follows
Jimmy G down there in San Francisco?
and
Fallers. Oh boy, down there in Houston.
Tom Brady's footsteps? It goes to Tampa.
I wanted to start this episode with a moment of silence for the greatest football player to ever put on a helmet. Sir Thomas Brady has retired from the NFL. Thank you guys for participating in that for me.
I thought you were about to go all skip and say his whole name.
I don't know his full name.
I cringed. I was cringing during that.
That was awful.
That was very awful.
Fuck you guys, I liked it. But also, another thing I wanted to do in this intro is issue a formal apology to the Cincinnati Bengals organization. I
was hoping for this.
Literally,
it was expected.
until last week, I was sticking to my guns of should have drafted Penei Sewell. I understand that Jamar Chase is a generational wide receiver, but you have a generationally bad offensive line. Well, apparently that doesn't matter. When you have a franchise quarterback and a franchise wide receiver, this is why I'm not in the front office. This is why I'm producing a podcast in my spare bedroom with a $99 microphone.
Oh, if you think about it, other than Rodgers and Devontae Adams, what wide receiver quarterback combo has better connection than Chase and Burrow?
Active?
Yeah.
I mean, I would say like week 1 through 5, Justin Herbert and Mike Williams, but that's about it.
Yeah, it's weak. But Joe Burrow's had this connection since college.
What about Stafford and Cup?
I watched this guy. This man in person
true.
torch A&M.
Hey, the white boys on the West Coast are unstoppable.
That TikTok sound that everyone has started putting over Cooper Kupp and Joe Burrow, it kills me. You know what I'm talking about?
What?
No.
When you line up against Cooper Kupp 1v1, and it's like, oh, you got me messed up. You must think I'm one of them sucker white boys. You must think this shit's sweet. You don't know that one?
No, I haven't seen that.
You
It's
need
funny.
to look it up after this.
I definitely will.
It says the N-word in it, so I can't say the whole thing. But
Well, that being said, this is episode 40, below 500. I'm
episode
Hunter.
40. Who
Wiz.
thought we would have got this far? Oh, I'm Gooch, by the way.
Who would have thought? Look at this.
Not me.
Yeah, look at
I mean,
us.
40 weeks of this bullshit. 40 weeks.
Closing in on a year.
We almost have as many
That's the
episodes.
crazy part.
We almost have as many episodes as we do listeners.
Hey,
Getting there. Only
who
like
cares?
10 more episodes.
If we make 15 people happy, I'm happy.
If you haven't heard, Gooch is apologetic for his Jamar Chase take.
It was never Jamar Chase slander. It was Bengals front office slander, to be clear.
Well, look at him now. Look who's laughing now. The Bengals are in the Super Bowl playing
Yes,
the Los Angeles Rams.
I know.
And I hope the Bengals win because who knows if they'll return to this.
So I have
This
two
high.
reasons that I am like hoping that the Rams win. And that's obviously because Matt Stafford deserves his ring. He's suffered enough. And I just recently learned that the quarterback's coach for the Rams is Zach Robinson, former OSU star quarterback. He was Des Bryant's quarterback in college. Bitch, I knew that who was coming. I was ready for it.
Well, no, I was saying something else. Did you know that?
I wasn't talking to you, stupid.
Oh. Well, shit. Did you see that ratings in Detroit for this weekend's game were higher than ratings for their Thanksgiving game?
That's funny.
That is funny. That not
Everybody's
surprising,
missing
but fun.
Everybody's missing Stafford. I was in
Yeah.
Houston. And I saw people with Stafford Detroit jerseys.
Matt Stafford is like, to Detroit fans, is like that ex that like that you messed it up with, so like you don't even blame them for breaking up with you, and you just like just all like
You wish they could do better.
Ma-
You hope the
yeah,
best.
Matthew
yeah,
Stafford's
like, and
doing
you like
this
watch
for-
them on social media, and you're just like, good for them. Like they deserve a good man that's going to treat them better than me. I know I couldn't do it whenever I had my chance.
You just gotta focus on yourself, trying to fix yourself while you watch them grow with somebody else.
But he's
Those are
doing
the
this for
worst.
the Romos out there, the Phillip Rivers,
Stop.
all the quarterbacks
Stop.
that couldn't get it done with their shit team.
Stop. Romo couldn't get it done with a shit team. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, his back prevented him from that shit.
Yeah, he couldn't get it
Gooch,
done with a
before-
shit vertebrae.
Before you say shit, the Cowboys defense during Romo broke records like 4 or 5 different times. I don't want to hear shit.
He had the
Yeah.
best offensive line in the entire NFL.
Yeah, we averaged like 35 points per game one year and went 8-8. You shouldn't lose 8 games when you put up 35 points.
He
I don't
had
wanna hear
Dez
it.
Bryant and
Yeah,
DeMarco
we
Murray.
put up the points. I don't want to hear
Don't-
it.
Romo can't physically put the whole team on his back 'cause it
Yeah.
breaks.
He fucking he slipped a disc against the Washington Commanders one year, and then proceeded to throw a touchdown on that play. They fucking like, grabbed him by the ankle, and like some shit happened in his back.
Yeah, that's
One-
because his body was so used to his back just giving out. They were like, "All right, whatever, we got this. We'll take it from here."
One
Hey.
play that haunts me is him escaping from a sack from Watt and then throwing a touchdown
Oh,
to
the best play ever.
I can't think of his fucking name.
With Terrence Williams.
Yes, that fuck.
Yeah. What pisses me off is that so many quarterbacks did shit like that, where they can spin around, escape, and stuff like that. But you know who gets fucking all the recognition for stupid plays like that? Patrick
The
Mahomes.
offense. Oh,
I swear. Fucking
who?
Joe
cares?
Burrow had to play.
I was
better
going
than
to say
Patrick
Joe
Mahomes.
Burrow did it against
It-
Patrick
yeah.
Mahomes.
And Patrick Mahomes did it that game too. When Patrick Mahomes did it earlier, more people were talking about that shit than when Joe Burrow did it.
Oh, well, I didn't see a TikTok on my For You page of the Patrick Mahomes one.
No, I'm just talking about like media outlets on Twitter and shit.
I get most of my sports news these days from TikTok.
My TikTok is literally 90% sports and wrestling.
Who cares? So, some of the biggest news of the week. Well, it was the Big Ben was retiring, and then Brady decided to trump that and announce his retirement, tease it, and be like, "Oh, nah, that's not an official post. That's not me."
Oh,
Ju-
okay.
Just for February 1st to officially announce that he's retiring.
So what do y'all think about people dragging Adam Schefter for leaking the news early? People are like, that's Brady's like announcement to make, but that's Adam Schefter's job.
Well, then they better
No, so
do the
that's his
same thing
job.
whenever he leaks a trade. It's,
Yeah,
it's
right.
the team.
Yeah,
The team
that's
should be
what
the
it's-
one to get to announce that.
yeah.
Exactly.
This is 2022. We live in a high-paced society with a high-paced news cycle. If you're not first, you're last, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Other big news around the league. There has been a slur of head coaches being
slur?
slew.
There we
Slur.
go.
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
Hey, speaking of slurs,
Spoiler alert.
Fat fucking Brian DeBall and New York Giants. I can't think of any slurs to call anybody else. It's not racist.
I mean,
dumbass McDaniels.
there's a couple coaches on this list.
Oh,
you probably think
wait,
of slur
Gooch.
for.
Did you see what McDaniel said in his to
No, but since you're bringing it up, it's probably gonna piss me off.
what's the owner's name?
Robert
Mark
Kraft?
Davis.
No, to Mark
Mark-
Davis.
Yeah.
So Mark
Oh,
Davis.
the
in
Raiders owner.
Yeah, in his introductory speech, whatever he said, when I first saw him in the hallway here, he stopped me and said, it was a fumble.
What?
It was a fumble.
Oh, talking about the fucking tuck rule
Tuck rule,
bullshit. Get over it. It's damn near 20 years ago.
So did he officially sign or no?
Yeah.
Thought I was gonna pull Indianapolis Colts
and-
move there.
Dude.
What I did like though, and it just proves that I am the chief football analyst for this podcast. As soon as it got tweeted out that the Raiders were going to interview him, Bill Bryan became the immediate favorite to replace him. And what did I say on this show like 3 weeks ago? If Josh McDaniels gets hired away, I want Bill Bryan as our offensive coordinator.
Just to piss you off? Okay.
Okay. Hunter,
Wait.
I get your hate for Bill O'Brien. He's not a bad coach.
Yes, his game time
Okay,
management is
yeah,
so
but
poor.
he turned the Texans around. But that's a lot of coaches. He's no joke. He's a better coach than Mike McCarthy.
All right,
And
y'all watch and see. I
He is
pray
a
to God
great coordinator. He's
Yes.
not a good head coach or general manager. We have clearly seen, but you
He's a decent
cannot
head coach.
you cannot say that he is not a very solid offensive coordinator. Everywhere he is OC'd at, he has thrived.
he play called for Houston. See how that fucking worked with Watson. Didn't let him be himself. I don't know. Probably do good with Mac Jones because he
It's
loves the
probably a
pocket
good thing
quarterback
he didn't let
types.
him be himself. He'd have been trying to force everything. That's a rape joke. Wiz got it.
The head coach hirings, back to that, were Nathaniel Hackett to Denver, Matt Eberflus to Chicago, Brian DeBall to New York Giants, Josh McDaniels to Las Vegas, and one big name that we'll soon to find out if he even gets a job or not, Brian Flores. He's suing the NFL and the New York Giants for racism? Is that what it was?
Breaking the rule, racism, bunch of things.
Yeah. I still have hope that he signs in Houston because he texted the Texans and the Saints before he came he even interviewed with them. So before his second interview in Houston and before his New Orleans interview, he let them know that he was suing the NFL and they still interviewed him.
And
So
they
I'm
just said
hoping.
O'Connell's now the favorite for the Vikings.
Yeah, since Harbaugh backed out, went back to Michigan.
And in
He
the
said,
midst
Kirk
of all
Cousins,
this,
fuck that.
in the midst of all this, the Jaguars have still not hired a head coach.
I don't even know who their favorite is. I don't
Hey.
think they even have one as long as Balky's there.
Brady hyped up.
Byron Leftwich.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to work with Balky. He wants to bring his own person in there. I can't think of his name. But
Adrian
Someone for the
Wilson.
Cardinals. Someone
Yeah.
who drafts well. But I forgot what I was gonna say. I just fucking blanked.
I mean, Trent Baalke hasn't. I mean, obviously, this year he got a layup with Trevor Lawrence. But, was he the one that drafted James Robinson?
who, Balky?
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
James Robinson was undrafted.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, he signed James Robinson.
Yeah, picked him up. I mean, yeah, it's not that Balky's making bad draft decisions necessarily. It's that everywhere he goes, disaster follows. It's like last 5 or 6 years he's been a GM. Every year a coach has been fired. Jim Harbaugh, Chip Kelly, whoever the third 49ers coach was after that, all lasted.
Jim Tomsula.
Jim Tomsula, was that it?
Yeah.
That's that. Really?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right.
Yes.
And then, who was the Jags coach last year, 2 years ago?
Doug Marrone.
Doug Marrone and Urban Meyer. That's 5 years. They all lasted their first. They all got fired their first year with him.
Yeah, he sucks.
Mm-hmm.
He's the. No. He's basically Bill O'Brien with no coaching.
Yeah, and I mean that team, the Jags have driven away so many good players already. You'd think personnel would be like number one priority.
No shit. There's AFC South. That's what it is for you.
It would be a great PR move for the Jags or the Texans to hire someone like Flores.
I don't think Flores is even considered in Jacksonville.
No.
I don't think he's even interviewed there.
No,
The finalists.
wild.
that's kind of crazy to me because like
It is.
he was probably like to me like top 1, 2, maybe 3 coach on the market.
Mm-hmm.
And the
and
fact that
even stepping back, when half of the NFL won't work with you because of your GM, I don't think you're really in the position to be picky about who you put on your board.
Mm-hmm.
Houston's favorites are Flores, Josh McCown, and Jonathan Gannon.
Y'all
Have
really
you seen
are
that
mini
Josh
Patriots.
McCown has not called plays on any level?
No, he hasn't. He's
No.
been a fucking football player. Sam Houston State College goat.
He's
New
coached
England
for
Patriots
some high school
backup.
and college teams, like some weird coaching positions. I don't know.
If Flores gets hired, I could see them promoting Pep Hamilton to offensive coordinator and then hiring McCown as a quarterbacks coach. I can see that happening. That's about it.
Were the Harbaugh rumors earlier today that he wanted Pep Hamilton if he went to Minnesota?
No, Pep might go to New York.
Is that what it was? Okay.
Yeah, which I'm sad about that. It was New York and somewhere else, and I'll cry if he goes. I love Pep. He's important to the development of our future, Davis Mills.
I don't know.
All right.
I'd want O'Connell just because he's from that Sean McVay tree. Seems
Fuck
like
that tree. Look at Brandon Staley. He missed the playoffs twice, barely.
Who?
No, it's once. Brandon Staley.
Oh, that's the.
He said who?
Hey.
Like he wasn't a fucking household name in the wild card round.
But I mean, the Chargers are a dumpster fire like last year, so you're getting them one game away. I mean, that defense was awful.
Oh, I thought you said the
Last year.
Chargers are a dumpster
No,
fire.
they were a dumpster fire. Sorry.
I mean, they weren't a dumpster fire. They just had a
Defensively,
absolutely horrific defense.
they lost like all their games by like one score last year. They couldn't do shit in crunch time.
So how about them? How about them Commanders? Them commies.
I fucking hate it.
I saw somebody today say the Steelers have terrible towels and the Commanders have comrags.
No.
I love that.
You would.
So y'all know what the HTTR chant is that they do at the games?
Uh-huh.
Hail to
They-
the Redskins.
They do it everywhere. When I went to a Cowboys Washington game years ago, they did it like walking out and everything. Like and fans really wanted that back. They wanted something similar.
Hail to the Red Wolves.
Red Wolves, Red Hogs, something.
Hail to the Commanders. That is a fucking Nazi ass chant.
That
Yeah.
sounds.
Let me
that
tell
sounds
you.
like some
Yeah.
cult shit.
So it's very odd. It doesn't feel NFL-esque.
What was it
doesn't.
before
feels,
HTTFT? Hail to the football team.
Well, they got rid of it.
It feels very XFL.
It
So
is
those are jerseys.
USFL.
Yeah, no, it's AAF. San Antonio
USFL, that's
Commanders.
fucking-
So the only I don't like the uniforms.
I don't either.
I don't either. I think they're bottom 5.
I don't understand why people try to be edgy and change stuff. The W on the front of the helmet
Awful.
looks terrible. And sidebar, if you're unveiling a new mascot, new nickname, new uniforms, you're pulling your players to do your little photo shoots and hype videos, don't pick the one that wears a fucking crossbar face mask and looks like he's in fucking junior high.
I hate just like I think it's the red one that has the Commanders with the 2 bars on top of it. I think that looks like shit. It all looks like shit to me.
Well, that's supposed to be like knockoff, like military-esque.
Yeah.
It's awful, and I've been wanting the Texans to change their uniforms because they've never been changed. Besides the switch from Reebok to Nike, the colors just got like enhanced. Other than that, there's been no change.
team's only 20 years old.
Yeah,
You got to wait 5 years in the NFL to change them, don't you? Or is it 3?
it's 5.
5.
Damn,
Pretty sure.
Hunter's team can't even have throwbacks.
Did y'all see that?
We tried to have Oilers throwbacks like the baby blue and everything,
Titans are
but
bitches.
the Titans are fucking stuck up bitches.
See, y'all just need to make your primaries that for a couple years. Change back. Like, hey, there are throwbacks now.
Right.
Did y'all see that? It was an old interview with Chase Young, and he was being asked team names and to give him a grade. When he was asked Commanders, he gave it an F.
It is an F. It's
Oh,
the
yeah.
worst one by far
Watch, he leaves. They lose Chase Young because of the Commanders.
because of the Commanders. I liked Red Wolves a lot. That was my favorite.
I like
Wolves
Red.
felt
I like
corny.
the Warriors.
I liked the football team.
Yeah, football team's better than Commanders.
I liked it. It had like uniqueness to it.
I bet you like oatmeal for breakfast, don't you?
I
But
eat
football
oatmeal
team was
every,
better
every
than
day for
Commanders.
breakfast.
See, that's my point right there.
Warriors, Red Wolves, Red
Commanders, Red Wolves, all that shit that's generic. That's like the like stuff you get when you do like create a team on like old school Madden and stuff. The Washington football team was authentic and unique.
No, y'all saw that drone footage or the helicopter footage of the.
I thought it was a
main
drone.
weekend?
yeah.
Of the what?
I saw that it was like a news helicopter peeking in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was funny as shit.
Whenever they're changing it last night,
How do you fuck that up?
they give it leave it to Washington. Leave it
It's
to
the
Dan
Washington
Snyder.
football team.
And oh yeah, a bunch of people are pissed. They didn't consider changing something more patriotic, color wise.
Yeah, if they're gonna be the Commanders, and why not be like the
Yeah,
Wizards?
the only reason they say that is because every Washington D.C. sports team is red, white, and blue.
Mm-hmm. They're fucking burgundy, black, and yellow.
I like the colors.
I don't hate them either. But
I like the colors too, but it just doesn't match Commanders. Which I mean, that wasn't that the same color scheme as the San Antonio Commanders too.
They're pretty close.
That's funny, man.
They stole their
They stole their
hashtag
slogan.
takedown.
Yeah,
You saw that on the Twitter page is still up. So now the hashtag for the San Antonio Commanders has the W next to it. It's funny as
Mhm.
shit.
Oh wow. When speaking of, this is kind of related. When is the Rock's XFL gonna start?
I think this year.
No, that's something else.
Is it next year then? I know something's supposed to start this year in the spring.
Yeah,
Is it USFL?
USFL. Let me see.
Come on, Jimothy, faster.
Taken forever.
Doop,
Come on,
doop,
come on,
doop,
MacBook.
doop, doop,
Oh
doop,
my god.
doop.
Debuts game on April 16.
PC Master Race.
So
What? What about April 16th?
that's the debut game. It's gonna air
For
on
what?
Fox and NBC.
For what?
USFL.
Oh,
he
that's what we're
does
asking.
that every episode. He just says stuff.
I know. He didn't say what it was. He just said the debuts.
He'll go quiet for a long time and
we
then
were
come back with just info and like
Oh, yeah, not explaining the info, just stating the info.
What did you ask? When is the first game? Is it
Of
Debut
what?
game.
I know.
A
But then we
debut
talked
game of
about two
what?
things between that, and then
Yes.
you answered a question that was asked 90 seconds ago.
That means look up when XFL starts. I think that's next year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
when
nobody
is it?
asked when. I asked when XFL starts, and this dude gives me the USFL debut.
No, Hunter asked what's starting this year.
Yeah, something starting this year, and then I didn't know if it was XFL or USFL. And then this motherfucker,
2023,
he just comes back April 16th.
XFL is expected to return in 2023.
Okay.
They've been hyping this shit up for 2 years. Damn.
What's Houston's team name, Hunter?
I don't fucking
the
remember. Some
USFL?
stupid shit.
I thought they were using like a lot of the original.
They are the original.
Houston's like the Rough Riders, aren't they?
No,
that
we're
was
Houston
Roughnecks.
Gamblers.
Yeah, gamblers. It's so
That's
fucking stupid.
Terrible.
We can't
And
even gamble.
It's a G with like a fucking Texas shape in the
That's
middle of it.
not legal here.
No, it's not. Michigan Panthers, New Jersey
Why the
Generals.
fuck are we the gamblers? Fuck, that's so stupid, man. I'm actually
So
gonna watch.
were you
Probably.
ready? Were you really about to ride or die for the Houston USFL team?
Hey, I was a ride or die for the Houston Roughnecks, and we were the best team in the league.
I was this close to buying the fucking season package. It was like $300 for all games, like seats by the 50. So I was like, why not? Just go to a game every weekend.
You and
And
you
it-
and your 30 best friends. You and all of our podcast listeners.
Those stadiums sold out decently because U of
I'll be
H.
damn.
Yeah,
I
because
know
they were
the
playing
one
in
stadium's nice.
JUCO stadiums.
U of H. It's not JUCO.
JUCO.
So, where Garoppolo's probably done in San Francisco. So, where y'all think he gonna go?
Packers.
Packers.
It's not a bad one. I feel like Packers would just stick with Love though, and I feel like the Steelers already.
I feel
came
like
out
you
and
have to. I feel like you have to go with Love for one season,
Yeah.
just to somewhat defend. I mean, it's like all or nothing, because he's either gonna look okay, and you can like justify all like of the hate that you've been getting for the last however many since you drafted him, or he's gonna look like complete shit, and you're gonna get roasted for running Aaron Rodgers out of town by drafting his backup when he was still in his prime.
What if Jimmy Garoppolo follows?
Fallers.
What about Jimmy G down there in San Francisco?
And-
Fallers. Oh boy, down there in Houston.
Tom Brady's footsteps. It goes to Tampa.
That actually wouldn't be bad. I would actually be okay with that.
Hunter's just fucking dead. I was already thinking of Tampa in my head, so like the A
Oh, someone write that time.
bled into follows.
Man,
Oh man.
I don't know where the fuck it's gonna go. I really don't care.
Pittsburgh's
Yeah.
an option.
Detroit.
Are we 100% sure that San Francisco is moving on?
They said they're looking for a trade partner.
Yeah. And
Like the day after the game.
yeah,
So, who's
And it's-
willing to trade for Jimmy G?
the Steelers are gonna stick with Haskins and Rudolph.
Yuck.
That's a dude. That's a dude.
Steelers
over
said
there.
they're looking at all options. They might draft. They might pick.
Hey, I will
someone up.
say, if the Steelers stick with those two, I'm calling it now. If they ride with those two, Rudolph will win the starting job over Haskins.
I think so. Too.
I doubt it. I think Haskins will. Shout out Mike Tomlin.
Nope. Negative. Oh wow, that's racist. You racist.
How?
fuck. You just assume that he's gonna go with the black guy?
I mean,
Hey, only black coach got
He
it.
started a white rapist for 10 years.
that's true. Yeah, Rudolph wins it. He's racist too.
I said rapist,
Hey,
not
Rudolph
racist.
is innocent.
Yeah. That investigation turned up no evidence.
That's real racist to defend him.
Everyone who's
NFL
mic'd up
defended
just
him.
didn't catch it. No one who was mic'd up caught it.
None of Myles Garrett's teammates corroborated his story.
Yeah.
But-
It's strange to defend a attempted murderer.
You're sounding like a real cuck right now, Hunter.
Hey, Wiz, let's play a little game right now.
I knew this was coming. Dang, I really got pretty edgy on this episode leading up to this.
Hey,
I
so
don't know what's coming. It's gonna hurt.
I started, you finish it. All right, rock, paper,
Scissors,
cookies, and
milk.
it's cream, but okay.
Oh, what? Oh,
I would have
like
said
ice
milk
cream?
too.
Yeah, okay, well, cookies and
I
milk.
would've-
I almost said cream. That's why I hesitated.
Salt and vin.
Oh Jesus!
All right, he's safe.
Domestic abuse.
Salt and vin.
Or no, not
The-
domestic abuse.
the
Sexual
domestic abuse.
Because Deshaun Watson.
He tried to turn that joke around on me, and it didn't work.
Hunter, what do you
I thought
think
you were
about
gonna. I thought you were gonna end that by going win or.
Well,
Oh, that's
Real
smart.
quick,
That's where I thought it was going.
Win or.
booze.
All right, let's get to that. Fuck what Wiz is gonna say.
I was gonna ask if you're
That
bummed that the
literal's so
Giants
far away.
withdrew from the Watson conversation.
Oh yeah, I'm still pretty bummed about that.
That was 2 top 10 picks.
Yep. Oh well, it can always be revisited.
So I will gladly take my praise for taking the 49ers.
It was
to
2
cover.
games, bitch. You ain't getting no praise.
Hey, I was the only one to pick 49ers to cover.
Oh, shut up.
They almost won. Didn't.
I have a tab of 5 now, and if providing our next, or I think no matter what, I'll be doing it next week. I was going to do it yesterday, but we got delayed a day.
Yeah, my work does not value my well-being.
I feel like we should, for the Super Bowl, we should do a double shot. So this is one game.
If we're doing a double shot, then the winner doesn't get to give one because it's one fucking game, and you
Yeah.
didn't really win anything.
So it's just you get it right, you got none. If you get it wrong, you got 2.
There you go.
I like that. That works. Well,
Was-
here's my one for losing.
Wiz, you won. Who you giving it to?
You know, I got to beat up on Gooch.
Oh, shocker! We're all surprised.
Yeah, Gooch. You're probably still taking less than us, so fuck off.
What's funny is like 6 weeks ago, and I was how long ago? Like a month ago, I messaged Wiz. I was like, "Yo, if we win, we gotta make a pact to just start giving it to Gooch."
I fucking
is
hate you
horseshit.
guys.
Gooch's
Some-
last win was week 17.
This losing streak that I'm on is single-handedly going to like burn me out on tequila. Because when I started taking these shots, it really wasn't that bad. Now, like that last one I just drank tasted like antifreeze.
Well, let's hop right into it. Cincinnati.
Are we picking the Super Bowl or are we gonna wait till next week?
Why don't I just go ahead and do it? Okay, whatever.
Well,
If you-
spread's
Wait
gonna
till
change.
next week.
All right, we'll wait till next week. So
That way I get a week between all these fucking shots.
We got to pick the Pro Bowl.
No. I'll take
AFC's gonna
over, I'll
win.
tell you that.
NFC.
AFC.
AFC is Mac Jones at quarterback.
Ew, what the
He's not the
fuck?
starter. He's not the
No,
starter.
but the starter plays the least amount in the Pro Bowl.
I'm very happy that he made the Pro Bowl, but also very surprised.
I mean,
That
he
just
was
tells me
decent.
that like, because it's somewhat like it's player voted, right?
No,
At least a portion of it.
it's fan voted.
Mm-hmm.
It's a portion of it's player voted.
No, it's not.
I think it's all fan.
It's
It's
not
all fan.
It didn't all. It wasn't always that way then.
You know, I miss the fantasy drafts with the legends
I missed that
Remember
too.
when they
Yeah.
did that a couple of years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was nice.
Rice versus Dion.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun.
So
Well,
I guess that's
it's sad that segment's coming to an end.
yeah, no.
What win or booze?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it feels like empty.
Our major like content filler.
Yeah, have to figure some shit out because
Start digging deep into the segments list.
we got to get into basketball. Hey, Josh Giddey just won Rookie of the Month for the Western Conference.
Got
Hey,
selected.
Jalen Green's in the dunk contest.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Josh Giddey to the the Rising Stars Challenge.
Yeah, Rockets have like 3 guys in there and like 2 snubs, so I don't want to hear it.
Snubs, shut the
Sengun.
fuck up.
We're all young.
You have
Sengun,
3
Green,
players.
and-
Don't talk about snubs.
Sengun, Green, and who's the third
Josh Christopher.
one?
Tate.
No, Christopher and KJ Martin were snubs. I think it's Tate.
Probably Tate. Tate's nice this year.
KJ Martin and Christopher are pissed apparently.
Oh, fuck him. Let's switch it up this week. Let's go ahead and do our below 500 man of the week. I'll go
Okay.
first. Jaquiski Tart.
See,
Don't
I
hold me
hate
to
you for
it.
picking that because I literally watched that play happen, and I watched that play and I was like, oh, below 500 man of the week.
Oh, yeah, we all did, but I was the first one to type it in here, so it's mine. I'm down on pronouncing it right. So
shit
Jaquiski
that
Tart.
What he come
For-
out and said to like the media and stuff afterwards made me so sad.
I know. I feel bad for him, but I don't give a fuck if I feel bad for him or not. He still lost the game-winning interception, basically, right into his hands and dropped it.
It like bounced off his chest.
I'm really happy that he didn't catch it, though, because Niners-Bengals would have been boring.
Hey, I want the Bengals to win, so I would have liked it because they have a better chance.
I think Bengals have a great chance now. Wiz, you gonna explain your Max Kellerman one?
Yeah, I'm looking up the exact quote.
Well, in the meantime, I will say that my below 500 man of the week is Patrick Mahomes. Because not only did he lose to basically a rookie quarterback in the AFC Championship game, he now has to go home and play house for an entire offseason with Brittany Matthews.
I just thought of that one tweet of O.J. Simpson. wearing Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
gear. What's up?
Hey,
It's
hey,
OJ
Twitter world,
Mahomes.
it's OJ Mahomes.
Oh shit! I can't stand him.
And I dislike her way more than I dislike Jackson.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know why. I guess I give Jackson a pass because he's young.
I mean, she got on Twitter and started basically roasting his wide receivers earlier this year when there was all those like tipped interceptions and shit. She was like, I don't want to hear shit about Mahomes. It's not his fault and stuff like that.
Well, and after the divisional round, she was getting blasted, and she was like, I don't understand how you people can come on here and say these types of things. Hate is such a strong word that you guys just throw around towards someone that you've never met in your entire life. And then, of course, the very first reply is a screenshot of her going on about how much she hates the Detroit Lions organization.
Oh my god. I saw a comparison that people are already Mahomes' career is already looking kind of like Brett Favre-ish. Just
What
a
do you mean?
gunslinger that kind of random if you're gonna get there or not.
Oh, you said his career?
Yeah.
I thought you said his crew. I was like, I don't know nothing
career.
about Brett Favre's crew.
No.
I was about to say, if anything, Patrick Mahomes' crew looks a lot more Aaron Rodgers-ish to me.
See, but like the issue with or the comparison between Mahomes and Favre is that like 9 times out of 10 you might get that amazing game out of them where you're just slinging around everywhere, but every once in a while he's just gonna fall off the face of the earth like he did in that second half.
Fuck, I'll take 90%.
Yeah, most people would. But okay, I found the Max Kellerman quote. In 2016, Max Kellerman said, Tom Brady is just about done. It could be his next game. It could be a year from now. But he's going to fall off a cliff. Tom Brady is going to be a bum in short order. 2016.
Well, yeah,
2022.
You're about
Tom Brady
3
just
years
retired.
late to that one.
2022.
People have been talking about that quote for 4 years.
But the reason he Bluff 500 Man of the Week is because Tom Brady just retired in 2022, 6 years later.
And he's
Leading the
probably going to
league.
win MVP.
Leading the league in nearly every stat. Tom Brady never fell off a cliff. Was never average.
His stats were actually better in his 40s than they were in his 20s.
Mm-hmm. Tom Brady was nowhere close to a cliff. So Max Kellerman quite possibly had the worst take of all time.
And there are still people that exist in the world that will tell you that Tom Brady's not the greatest football player of all times.
Makes no sense. I used to be one of those people back on like Ring 4. But like, 5, 6,
Ring
7 game
4,
run.
that was fucking 10 years ago.
Yeah. I think Ring 6 was like
Well, yeah, at Ring 4 there was still the like Brady versus Manning debate.
I was big Peyton Manning.
Yeah,
But,
pretty much everybody who wasn't a Patriots fan was.
yeah. Gooch, I probably asked this 100 times. Why are you a Patriots fan again?
Because of right like when I started playing quarterback, I obviously like looked up to Tom Brady.
Wait, you played quarterback?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Like when I was young and like very first started getting transitioned to quarterback, Tom Brady became like my hero or idol or whatever. But before Tom Brady became like my favorite player was Randy Moss. And at the same time I became like a Tom Brady fan, Randy Moss went to the Patriots. So it was like a dream come true of my literal 2 favorite players teaming up on my favorite team. And so that right there like solidified it. Because my favorite player before that was Randy Moss, because I was a wide receiver before I got moved to quarterback. And whenever those two teamed up together, it was a wrap from there.
Mm-hmm. Were you
I still say I had good hands. I had very good hands. I still say that was the best, probably best professional sports team to not win a title. The Brady Moss Patriots.
No,
I'd like to interject there.
I'm gonna
Oh,
say
here we fucking go.
Who are you saying, Hunter?
We
If
said
either
the
one
same
of y'all
people.
says the Houston goddamn
18
Astros.
Rockets.
Oh, Houston Rockets.
Yeah, 18 when we lost in 7.
They were a
It's Chris
hammy
Paul,
away.
That-
hammy.
No.
Mm.
That team was not
were,
better than
we
the
were
07
17 missed
Patriots.
calls away.
Bro, they almost beat
you-
the fucking Warriors. They were up 3-2 in the Warriors, about to
could say
win.
Next year's Warriors too, or was it that year when No, it was the next year when KD and Clay went down.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably the best team that ever went. Shit.
Well, yeah, but that was because of injuries.
So
Dude, y'all are sleeping on that 07 Patriots team. That 07 Patriots team was ridiculous.
but the 07 Patriots team got beat.
Enough of the Patriots talk.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Got beat by the Giants.
Okay,
Bro,
Patriot Junior.
Hey,
I don't claim that.
why is Tom Brady's kryptonite the NFC least?
The what?
The NFC least. Tom Brady's kryptonite.
Who cares?
Yeah,
Because I don't. Anyways. Let's
Wait.
move on.
Who
Wait,
bounced?
wait.
Who beat the Buccaneers in the playoffs? The 40
No, this 3 Super Bowl losses. Giants twice and Eagles.
The Giants one was bullshit.
Did you?
Which
see
one?
The David Tyree one.
Enough
You
of
could
the
say-
page. And moving on.
There-
Move.
there's one- no, this is funny.
No, I don't even care. I'm so tired of the Patriots talk. Moving on.
You're just bitter.
Moving
Shut
on to
up.
life. We don't have shit else to talk about.
What a jealous Texans fan. All right, are we doing a watching you update?
There's not really nothing to update. I don't
All
think
right.
there's been any more EPL play.
We do
Roll
NBA
the
standings.
dice.
Roll the dice. Welcome back.
Wait, there was
Gooch.
4 of our bets from last week wrapped up. So I bet that the Super Bowl winner would come out of the AFC West. I would have lost $75 on that bet. Hunter would have lost $25. Wiz is still in the running with his winner coming out of the NFC West. Me and Hunter both bet the 49ers as the lowest scoring team and both won $125. Wiz bet the Chiefs and lost $25.
I thought I bet Rams.
No, you did not.
What?
For lowest scoring?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, yes, you did bet Rams and lost. You bet Chiefs as highest scoring and lost 25. I bet Rams as highest scoring and lost 100. And Hunter bet Bengals and won $550.
How much did he put on that?
100 at plus 450 odds.
God dang.
Let's go.
And then the only other bet to wrap up this week was, will Tom Brady play week 1 of the 2022 NFL season? And me and Hunter both bet yes at minus 550. I lost 10 to bring my grand total to 125 won and 185 lost. Hunter has lost 100 but won 675. And Wiz lost 75 but won 215 because he bet 50 on Brady to not play week 1 at plus 325. So we have our Super Bowl bets and a few prop bets picked specially by Hunter.
All right, so I'm not gonna do Super Bowl winner again because we already pretty much picked that.
You can do
We
the
still have that
spread?
alive.
Well, actually, yeah, we're gonna wait.
Yeah, we could wait on that. So let's just do some nice little props. How about result of the coin toss? Heads and tails.
Heads.
Both are negative 105, and I'm going tails.
I'm gonna go tails.
What do we want to do? Do we do an allowance this week or?
Let's knock it down. How many bets are you doing?
I don't know. There's a lot on here to pick from.
Okay, well,
A
pick
lot.
4. Pick 4, and we'll do 200. So I'm gonna put 20 on heads because Pat McAfee told me always bet on your dick.
I'll put 25 on tails.
I'll put 25 on tails as well. All right.
Next,
Do we want to do Super Bowl MVP or no?
Is there like a list of options?
we got good odds.
The top 5 are Stafford, Burrow, Cup, Chase, and Donald.
It's gonna be one of those first 4. It's got to be.
What are the odds on Cup?
Okay, booger. Cup is plus 600.
Well, okay, what are the odds? Read off all the odds.
All right, Stafford, they're all plus. So Stafford 110, Burrow 225, Cup 600, Donald 1,000, Chase 2,000, Odell 2,500, and there's several more I'm not going to get into.
Give me Cup at, is it plus 600?
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw 80 on that.
I'll throw 75 on Cup.
I'll throw 100 on Burrow.
Cup's got to go against Eli Apple. Chase has to go against Jalen Ramsey.
We saw what Mike Evans did to Jalen Ramsey.
That-
What were
yeah,
the
that was
odds
one
on
play.
Burrow? 220.
225.
And you put how much?
100.
Okay, well you only have $75 to do your last 2.
Okay.
And Wiz, you said how much on Cup?
75. So I should have 100 left.
Yes.
I'm trying. All right, here's one. What team will win the coin toss in the Super Bowl?
2 coin toss props.
I mean, we don't have to. There's several coin toss props.
Yeah,
There's-
give me something different.
How about you want commercial props?
Yeah, let's
All right, let me find a good one.
give me a commercial prop and a halftime prop.
All right, commercial
Oh my-
props.
It's the most Detroit Super Bowl ever. They got fucking Eminem,
I know.
Matthew Stafford. It's
Uh,
hilarious.
Which one of these commercials to play first? QuickBooks or Taco Bell?
Oh, Taco Bell.
Taco
What are
Bell.
the odds on Taco Bell? Is it minus?
No, it's plus. Plus 250 or plus 150, and QuickBooks
What?
is minus 200.
Oh, plus 250 for Taco Bell. Easy.
150.
Oh, either way, plus money.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 50 on Taco
Yeah.
Bell.
I'm gonna do 50 on Taco Bell.
I'm gonna go. All right, so we're all doing 50 on Taco Bell.
Hey, can we last minute add $50 to a bet, or $50 and add one bet to her, so we do 5
Okay.
bets for 250.
Okay.
All right, cool. Next bet.
Wait, hold on. I'm not done
Okay.
typing.
Excuse me, type faster.
God damn. You guys
Fucking
want to fucking type this shit?
let Wiz do it. He has a Mac.
Well, I always pre-typed up my
He'll be
shit.
using Siri. Well, I don't know the bets, so I can't pre-type, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay. You said we're adding a bet.
Hunter
so-
should pick 5 and pre-type them up.
I know. I'm gonna do that next time. Drake curse. Which team's jersey will Drake wear at the homecoming event during the Super Bowl weekend?
Oh, it's gonna be
It's
Rams.
gotta be LA.
It's gonna be Rams.
Yeah, Rams are favored 180.
It's
Bengals,
gonna be an Odell jersey.
Yeah, it's Rams
Or-
minus 180, or it's probably Ramsey. Bengals plus 135.
You think it'll be Ramsey over Odell?
Or Donald. But nah, I feel like Odell might be it.
Odell's his boy.
True.
Wait. So what was the Bengals one?
Plus 135.
That's
I-
not enough plus money to make me take it. It's gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw
the
50 down
only
on Rams.
thing is, like, Joe Burrow is cool enough that I could see it happening,
Oh yeah.
but he's too tight with like just that whole Rams team.
Exactly. And plus it's LA also.
So what was it? Was minus what?
Minus 180. I'm gonna throw 50 on it.
God dang.
I'll throw
I'm
50.
only shit. I'm
No, I'll throw
throwing
25.
I'm throwing 20.
Save 75 for my last bet. Speaking of just who celebrities are going for, I guess. This is the win-win for LeBron. I realize
Ohio and LA.
L.A.
Yeah.
I'm pissed. He shouted them both out after their wins. So I'm
All right,
pissed.
let's hear this halftime prop.
All right. This is a fun one. Will any part of Eminem's performance be censored?
He's
Nah,
good
he'll
at
keep it clean.
He's good at keeping his shit clean.
Well, there's several. So if you want to pick, there's
What-
how many songs we played. So over under. Will a football be used as a prop? The censored. Will there be professional onstage dancers?
Oh, that's an
Is
automatic
there
yes.
surprise guest props?
Let me finish. Will there be a wardrobe malfunction? That's it.
There's no
Really?
surprise guest? Because there's always a surprise guest.
Yeah, there's no surprise guest on this one.
Okay, football.
Probably because there's so
prop.
many people already.
So wait, what were the odds on the Eminem being censored?
Yes, minus 180. No, plus 135.
I mean, I would take the no plus 135.
I'll put 75 on that.
I put my last 25 on there.
So we're all saying no.
Yep.
So I'm putting 80.
Because all of Eminem's stuff has tons of.
Well, and
Tons
Eminem
of-
has enough. Eminem has enough songs that he could like, he can choose. Like he could choose songs that he wouldn't have to really censor himself that bad.
But he's in performances plenty of places where he bounces around them too, like Stan. He's performed that dozens of times and censored.
Hunter, what did you put on the Rams bet? The Drake curse bet.
50.
So you have 50 left for the last one.
25 left, I thought.
No, because you added $50 to the pot. Oh wait, no, because you put 100 on Burrow.
Yeah.
So, sure, we'll say 25.
I'm actually excited as hell for the halftime show. Because I'm a big Eminem fan.
Oh, here's.
Yeah, we know.
I want to just read some of these other props because they're kind of like funny. So, will any scoring drive take less time than it takes to sing the national anthem?
Yeah. With the firepower those teams have.
There's a result of the first coach's challenge. There's score in the first minute of the game. Shortest made field goal.
Can you bet on like first play?
Team to make first challenge.
I'm going to bet the first play of the game is like a first down to Cooper Cup.
Team to make first field goal. Punt first, punt last. Time remaining on the clock after first score in the first quarter. And there's a whole bunch of total sacks, total punts. What will happen first? Offensive touchdown or special teams defensive? What will happen to the price of Bitcoin during the Super Bowl?
See, that's dumb because when Elon Musk went on SNL and
It
crypto
plummeted
was
Doge.
well, it dropped pretty hard, and everyone thought, oh, it's gonna bounce back because he hasn't done his little skit yet. And then I don't think he even ever did the skit.
He didn't.
No, it's because people were like sitting on it waiting to sell.
Yeah. Okay, and like of course, as soon as Elon like stepped on stage, it jumped a little, and everyone sold.
Who will the Super Bowl MVP mention first in his speech? So, teammates,
Oh.
God or Jesus, city, coach, owner, family members, or it does not mention anyone.
If it's Matthew Stafford, he's going to mention his family first. Guarantee it.
I feel like it
Does not
God
mention
first.
anyone would be hilarious.
Yeah, I know. Non-quarterback touchdown, like a throw. Any player be ejected? Will any player propose to his girlfriend on the field after the game?
That's lame. Not the prop bet, just I hope it doesn't happen because that's
Right.
fucking lame.
Correa did it.
Who? Oh, Correa.
Correa
Yeah.
after the World Series.
Will the power go out? That's a funny one. Will there be flea
is-
flicker?
This isn't Batman.
Yeah. I mean, that happened with the Ravens and Niners.
49ers, yeah.
Yeah, I remember it. And wasn't that one
In
in New
Superdome.
Orleans?
Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously it was right after the Batman thing came out, and that scene took place in New Orleans.
Flea flicker. horse collar, roughing the passer, safety, offsetting
Okay.
penalties. That's it. That's all of them.
That's enough. I'm ready to talk about
Will a
not
non-QB
sports.
throw a pass?
Yeah, that was one of them.
I don't give a rat's ass. I'm done with sports.
Shut up. You're just reminiscing on Brady.
No, I'm just saying. For this,
Yeah,
like,
I'm just saying, I'm just
we're
saying.
57 minutes in. I'm tired of talking about sports. Let's talk about some other shit.
But what is there to talk about?
We still have Stop That Shit, Honesty Hour, and Highs and Lows.
Yeah, you just typed that in, so I didn't have anything fucking planned for that.
It's a weekly segment.
No, who said that? We never said it was weekly. You just last week. Oh yeah, stop that shit. And then we went on a tangent. about
Last
it.
second, I put it in the segment stock 4 days ahead of time. And I have good ones. It's not my fault you guys didn't prep.
Write it in the docs. I can see it.
I didn't make the doc.
We all have access.
So, my first one is the Chiefs television station that posted the graphic after the AFC Championship game talking about how the Chiefs, it was congratulations, great season, all you accomplished, we were never supposed to be here. Stop that shit. They've appeared in, like, what, the last 3 Super Bowls?
They're the first team ever to make it to 4 straight home championships, conference championships.
Yeah. We were never supposed to be here.
2 Super Bowl
Kiss.
appearances and 1 win.
Kiss my ass. Stop that shit. I'll do both my sports related ones first. Second of all, what was my other one? I want to get the wording right. Oh. Jaguars fans acting like they have a monopoly on having a bad team. Because, like, if you say anything in Jaguars Twitter about another NFL team who's not a contender, they will straight rip you apart. Because, like they're the only ones entitled to have a bad team. Stop. Yeah, your team is atrocious. There are other bad teams in the NFL. And other fans are allowed to be disappointed when their teams perform badly. Just because you have the worst front office in professional sports does not mean you're the only ones that get to talk about your team being bad.
Professional sports team owners that are paying their coaches to tank. Stop that shit. Do you hear me, Stephen Ross, and whoever the fuck the owner is of the Browns? Stop that. Let them be competitive.
It's funny. I'm scrolling through Twitter trying to find inspiration, and Jerry Jones said, "I can see it's an area, one of many that we can do better." Jerry Jones is talking out against this shit. NFL's losing that lawsuit.
Jerry Jones breathing. Stop that shit.
Hey, no. Stephen Jones is gonna be worse.
Stephen?
Stephen Jones? Stephen Jones? Why the fuck?
Stephen?
Hey,
Stephen.
you gotta give him a pass. The PH is hard. It could go either way.
He's a Cowboys fan.
I work
he,
with a
He
Stephen.
should know. He should know what it is.
I work with a Stephen, a Stefan, a Steven.
Yeah, but anytime
It's
you write it
Steve.
with a PH, it could literally be either one.
yeah.
He's
Now, if your name
but-
is Steven with a PH and you pronounce it Stefan, you're probably a huge douchebag. But
there's rumors floating around that Mike McCarthy was his idea and a bunch of other shit like that. So I'm not looking forward to him taking over. Because, I mean, at least Jerry is drafted well. At least I can say that. I don't know what the fuck. Stephen.
impromptu
Steven.
nomination. Parents who name their kids Steven with a PH. Stop that shit.
Stephen with a PH.
We have the letter V. Stop being difficult. I'm saving my good one for last. If I'm just waiting for y'all to be done.
I'm looking for inspiration, but I didn't have anything. Go ahead.
Okay, so all right, this is a big one. This is the first, this is the one that I was like, oh, this is getting brought up. People who Shit, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, like the word that I was going to use. People who perpetuate the Helen Keller conspiracy. Stop that shit.
What?
That shit
I love it.
is a lie.
What is?
Helen Keller is...
Do you really believe that she wasn't deaf and blind?
No, I don't believe that she did the shit they say she did.
Didn't she write like 11 books?
12.
12.
She's deaf and blind and somehow learned the English language and wrote.
So was she sitting there like talking to someone like?
She wasn't
all four
talking. She was not
Oh.
talking.
You can, if you're deaf, you can still fucking talk.
You can talk, me. Yeah, she was talking to she was talking to people. Write this down.
Okay, but how is she going to learn anything? She's
like,
deaf
from-
and blind. She's Rocco from Sesame Street.
From birth?
Yes, from birth.
She was deaf and blind from. I can't remember shit about this.
Er,
She was blind and
do you know
deaf
what-
from deaf. From
She was
birth.
at least one from birth, and then she might have developed the other one like at like a very early age, like
So,
age
so
of
you're
3.
telling me she reads Braille on like a 3rd grade level?
Not even. Well, no, she's fluent apparently because she's like a prize-winning author.
About what? Children's books?
Y'all want to hear something awful? When I was in elementary school, I lived at my great grandpa's in the ghetto, and our neighbor was deaf and mute, and we called him deaf and dumb.
Well, that was what they used to call those people. Like dumb didn't mean dumb. Like
Oh,
if
really?
you said someone was deaf and dumb, that meant like the
Oh,
Like,
I always felt
back-
awful for that. Remembering
no, like
on
back
it.
in the day, like if you said someone was like dumb, that meant like they couldn't talk.
Really,
So deaf and dumb would mean like couldn't speak.
we'd say that shit with him in the house because he was fucking right.
Well, yeah, I mean he ain't gonna know. So
Goddamn.
Here, I got one. You go to a nice restaurant. I mean, they have a huge selection of things.
oh
high,
yes, I already know where it's going.
high class. I'm talking
Well,
seafood.
okay, hold the brakes on high class.
Not high class. I'm just saying in general. But like, say you go to a seafood restaurant and you order chicken strips. Stop that shit.
The fact that Wiz didn't see that coming. I saw that coming as soon as you said you go to a nice
Hey,
restaurant.
hey. They were good though.
You questioned the color of them at first, which I mean they were orange.
Ashley did.
Yeah, you did too. You were
breading
like, "Oh
was
my God."
pink.
Well, yeah, they were probably fried in the same oil as
but
those
I said-
crawfish.
But you don't fry crawfish.
You get it.
Yes.
Just let the joke be.
Anyways, this man looks at me. He's like, "You work at a kitchen."
That was
Ashley.
Ashley.
Oh, that was that Ashley.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so
these are
funny.
Still, though.
Because the middle of the chicken was white, so I was like, it's fine. It's the
They're
breading
like,
that's pink.
You're a cook. What does it look like? I'm like, it looks fine. Just fucking eat it.
I was
said
eating,
that-
I was already like 2 chicken strips deep.
Bro, I was
She
dev-
asked that.
I was devouring my crawfish because I was so fucking hungry. And then I
I
went
can't believe you ordered
Crawfish
chicken
looks good, but I
strips.
can't stomach it.
to. Bro, it's so good.
I
It's
like
gas.
crawfish. It's so much work for just so little
That's why.
food.
That's why you get.
You have to
drunk and
eat,
just
like-
eat a lot.
You have to eat like 30 of them to like feel anything.
That's why you get corn and potatoes and stuff.
Gooch, how far of a
I-
drive is Conroe to you?
How far is Conroe from Houston?
From you?
I know how far Houston
40
is from
minutes.
Me, so tell me how far Conroe is from me.
40.
Or from Houston. 40 minutes, like what, north?
Yeah.
It's 40 minutes from Conroe to Wiz's house.
Which direction?
But you just
mean-
down 45.
Yeah.
Okay, so then it's going to be about...
5 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I want to say Houston was like 6 for me.
Let's all meet in Conroe on the weekend. Do some shit. Now that
I'm
Hunter's
down.
kinda closer.
So- I'm staying at Hunter's apartment.
Y'all can bunk.
I'm
You can
fucking
sleep in-
down.
Hey, we can go to It's.
I
What
just
is
can't
it?
wait.
We live right next, or the apartment's right next to Incredible
Bowling, right?
Incredible Pizza Company.
It's like Incredible Pizza. It's like a
the-
nicer Chuck E. Cheese.
Is
Are we
there
all
Incredible
meeting
Pizza?
in Conroe? Are we all meeting in Conroe for the next Trump rally?
Yes.
The South will rise again.
Apparently, Conroe, Texas, is the headquarters of.
It's not height, it's
2020.
Which is
heritage.
weird because Conroe's kind of like. I always thought Conroe's kind of like.
Kind of Hispanic.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's so close to the Woodlands. I always figured it was
Hashtag
really,
Mexicans for Trump.
nice and white.
Hmm?
That's all the Woodlands
Wow.
is. You know what I mean? Like,
Wow.
Percy-
No, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
no, stereotypical rich white people.
Yeah, stereotypical nice neighborhood equals white people.
Oh my god.
We know exactly what you mean, Wiz.
Hey, I live in Kingwood where it's diverse. Okay,
That's cap.
it's I know.
I was about to say
That's
it is.
cap.
Hey,
You
Kingwood
live across
Idron
the street
has
from
a
a
house over
Target.
here.
He was across the street from Kroger, Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, all the whitest shits. Right there.
Yeah. All right, honesty hour.
Oh, honesty hour. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Wiz
If you
being
could write-
racist, stop that shit.
If you could write in anyone on Earth for president of the United States, who would it be and why?
Anyone on Earth?
You could, like, you're doing a write-in vote.
Oh, write-in vote. I thought you meant.
Okay.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, anyone on Earth.
I'm doing this for one reason.
Who are you
So,
voting
before-
for and
before
why?
I put the name,
Jason
uh,
Garrett.
this person, no one's gonna hate him. For one, two, he's got no reason to like pick a side. He can truly be central, pick and choose what he likes, what's best. Dwayne Johnson.
I was about to. Damn, that's what I was gonna say.
That's so basic.
It is basic, but like, I think out of any candidate you can think about, people would be least divided over him.
Okay, so I feel the same way about this as I do about like athletes getting on their soapbox. Why the fuck do I care about Dwayne Johnson's political opinions?
We don't,
So why in the world would you write him in?
because people,
president?
we would be happy for once. I feel like there wouldn't be a political divide with him as president.
I mean, maybe if him being president is gonna make his fucking Under Armour t-shirts not $75.
Oh
Then
my
maybe,
god!
yeah.
Imagine his presidential Under Armour t-shirts for 100.
No, I need like a tax subsidy. Like if you made all of the, like, what is it called, Project Rock or whatever. If you made all the Project Rock merch a tax write-off, then yeah, I would vote for him.
Say you're buying him for work.
It's not FR. Hunter, who do you got?
I'm still thinking.
Dude, you didn't get someone.
I know I had mine, and then we got to talking about The Rock, and I forgot it.
How the fuck do you forget it? It's your segment. You should have it written down.
Well, I just thought of this question like before we did stop that shit.
Oh, excuse me.
Give me. You know what? Okay, so I'm gonna like kind of preface this. I think the problem with politicians today is they answer too many questions.
He finna pick.
They-
He finna
they-
pick somebody that can't talk.
Yeah.
They do things.
Helen Keller.
They do. They do things already anticipating the questions they're gonna have to answer afterwards.
Bill Belichick.
Yes.
That's so stupid.
No, it's not.
God.
The greatest sports dynasty of all time run this country.
What's he gonna say?
Nothing. That's the
we're on to-
best
we're on to
part.
Russia.
He's just gonna do things. He's
On to
going
Russia.
to.
Bro,
Yeah,
his-
exactly.
His introduction speech.
Exactly.
He's gonna walk to the podium with a fucking hoodie on, with cut off sleeves.
He wins 2024. We're on
Mr. President-
2028.
Mr. President Belichick, the stock market's down 10% over the last quarter. How do you feel? What is your plan to recover and stimulate economic growth coming into the new year? We're on to foreign policy. Next question.
It's on me. Just gotta do better of coaching these guys how to not mess up the stocks. But we're on to foreign policy.
I put the best cabinet out there that I thought gave us the chance to win these midterms. I made some mistakes, and we'll get back in the office and we'll fix it. That's what we need. Do things.
All
Don't
right.
worry about it.
All right. My president that I'm writing in,
This is
Bert
gonna be great.
Bert Kreischer.
I appreciate you for mispronouncing his last name.
Thank you.
How the fuck do you pronounce it? I don't even know.
Kirshner,
Well,
I
if
think.
you were a real fan, You would know.
He mispronounced. He says tattoo.
Well, I know, but I'm saying, like, as a real Burt Kreischer fan, that's like the whole joke is to mispronounce.
Oh,
his
yeah.
last name.
If you had a
Well, okay, so you gotta give a why though, because I listened to Two Bears One Cave, and every episode of Two Bears that I listen to, I become more convinced that he is like clinically
Insane.
unstable.
Oh, he is. That's what's
Like,
great.
Every episode gets worse.
He will have a solution for everything. It might not be right.
It's gonna be the most unstable, worst thought out solution.
It is.
ever.
And then whenever you hear it as a puppet, you're like, oh, can't get worse than that. So if he does better than what he says,
Like his
You never let
solution,
down.
his foreign policy, like Russia hates us. Let's just give Russia whoop bands. We'll give them all whoop bands. We'll send them a case of Fitvine.
Russia knows not to mess with the machine.
Okay. One fictional character, whether it's a real person or a cartoon or anything, and why is it Marty Bird?
That is a good one.
I fell off after season 2 of Ozark.
Really? I fucking love it.
Oh, bro, season 3 is
Ashley
wild.
and I are finishing it tonight.
I finished it
like
today, and I'm
2.5
really happy. It
episodes.
was
Oh.
great.
Side, like, honorable mention in the same realm as my Bill Belichick write-in vote, Rip Wheeler. Yellowstone. Neither of y'all watch Yellowstone?
Nope.
No, Rip Wheeler.
You fucking lame asses.
You fucking
Nope.
bitch.
It's the
Hunter,
best show on TV.
Hunter, can you let me screen share?
Do it? No, I don't want to.
I want you to see what this guy looks like. I feel like this is very racist of Gooch.
You're able.
No. What? If you watch
Yeah.
Yellowstone,
Is it the
you would know.
crackhead one?
He's white with a beard and
No.
a cowboy hat.
How's that racist?
That's
It's
that's
racist of
stereotypical.
you. It's racist of
Yeah.
you to assume that someone like that would be racist.
I feel like you're voting for him because he fits your ideal.
No,
Ideal person.
I
Yeah.
said
Are you gonna
already.
share this-
Mr.
Okay,
Baseball.
I said already that I would vote for him for the same reasons as Bill Belichick, because he will get things done and not worry about the questions that he's going to be asked later.
I'm trying to think of fictional characters now for.
You've clearly never watched Yellowstone.
Nor will I.
You need to. It's amazing.
I think I'll need
I promise
to
you.
pass.
No, I was the same way. Hunter, you especially would love it.
Why me?
I just know you, and I just know like the things that interest you. It's not an insult. I promise you would love Yellowstone. Wiz is much more
Probably
like
not.
soft. Wiz is much more like soft and mild.
Is there a whole bunch
So-
of country accents in it?
Oh yeah.
I can't.
Wait, why wouldn't I love it?
I get that enough every day here. I can't.
You're a lot more tender. And
Who's
mellow.
who's the guy that looks like a meth head on there?
Which one?
But like, why?
the
why
popular
is he
one.
tender and mellow?
The one that's having like I think he just died or something. He's not on the show anymore.
Chill. I'm not caught up.
I'm not even watching. How am I ahead of you?
What's he look like? I said, what's he look like? You said the one that died. I'm like, that doesn't tell me anything.
He looks like a meth head. He's like bald. He
Oh,
apparently.
that's Jimmy.
I don't know. I see.
He actually, they
he-
do a really good job of like developing characters.
You know
and,
how many
like,
fucking Jimmys are around here?
they do like a really good job of like developing characters and making you like love the characters you started out hating and hate the characters you started out loving. All right, are we
You gonna pick one, Hunter?
Jesus Christ! Oh wait,
Fiction.
We already-
Yeah. Fictional. I don't know why I keep leaning towards. You know what? Give
Tell
me. I can't think of his fucking name now. I can't think of the show either.
what did you just yell at me for? You should have already had this picked out.
I just thought of it and it left my mind. The show on Apple TV that about everyone's watching about soccer. Can't think of his.
Joe Lasso.
Oh
Yeah, Ted
Ted
Lasso.
Why did I say Joe?
you said
Lasso?
Joe Lasso.
Ted Lasso.
Why the fuck did I say Joe?
Give me
Joe
Ted.
Biden.
Give me Ted Lasso as my pick.
Is that a good show? Do I need to watch it?
That's a really good show.
I'm not getting a whole nother streaming service for that.
Yeah.
Oh, must suck. I get it free because I already use Apple Music as a student.
Oh, so you have to have Apple Music and be a student?
No,
You can get the
since I have Apple Music through student, I get Apple TV free.
What if you have Apple Music through being a normal person?
you don't get it.
You don't get it.
There's the Apple subscription.
So I literally just said you get it from having Apple Music as a student, and you said no.
Yes. No. Like,
Jesus Christ.
Have you looked at Apple One, Gooch?
yeah, Apple
No.
One's everything. Arcade, music, and TV.
The fuck do I need arcade for?
Well, no, it's arcade, music, TV, iCloud Plus, Apple News Plus,
If
and
you-
Apple Fitness
If you
Plus
buy a new phone,
for $15 a month.
you get like a month or 6 months or a year of Apple TV free.
Wish I
anyways.
would have known that. I just bought a new phone.
You still can do it. You have like a few months after you buy the phone.
$30 a month, and you can share it with 5 people.
If one of y'all gives me another shot in Winter Booze, I'm starting another chess game in Hog Squad.
I'll
Yeah.
kick your ass.
What happens if you get kicked in the middle of a chess game?
I don't know, but I'd love to find out. That was the most
Anyways.
annoying week of my life.
It was like 2 days.
days.
It felt like forever.
The part that was the worst about it was Angelo like critiquing our moves.
Yeah, he was watching. He was like your only.
It's so hard to
audience.
play chess not in person. Like it's unnatural. That's what we need to do. If we go to Hunters, I'm bringing him a chessboard.
I wish the fuck you would.
Well, you won't. It'll take like 20 minutes.
I'll
for
knock that
in-person
shit
chess.
down.
Not with me.
What, we were going an
Smart.
hour, really?
I've been playing. So when I get bored, like on like, cause like I have like games on my work iPad. When I get bored of those, I just play chess.com, and you can set the skill level of the computer that you play
Yeah.
against.
I've
That's
definitely
every-
had matches go over an hour.
Oh yeah, and like the good thing about chess.com is like I'll be playing at work, and then like if something comes up at work, I can just like pause the game, put it in my pocket, and so I can spend as much time as I want on a move. Okay,
Any more
Highs and
questions
lows.
for us? Oh, no more questions?
no, that was
No,
the only
no
one.
more
That was weak,
honesty hour.
weak as fuck.
You say it was weak as fuck, but it ate up 10 minutes.
Yeah, because we had to think about it. You had to think about it. There's nothing to be honest about. It was just a question.
Yeah, that's the whole point of honesty hour.
Okay, I have a top 3 we can do.
Okay.
So,
I thought we were gonna just do highs and lows, but okay.
do you want to just do highs and lows to get out?
No, give me the top 3.
Okay, so we've done top 3 like canceled fast food items, but how about top 3 canceled food items, like period?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say current fast food
Huh.
items. Ooh, that's a good one.
What's been canceled? Fuck.
A
Like
lot.
stuff you buy from the store?
Yeah, like LTOs or like stuff.
Yeah,
that got
like here's an
discontinued.
example. Used to Oreo cakes used to be canceled, but they're back now.
Yeah,
Shit
I
like
know
that.
what you're talking about. What? Now I'm having real trouble thinking of canceled fast food or canceled like grocery items. Well, I think I already have my number 1, so I'm trying to find 3 more.
Discontinued. That's a better way to put it.
Yeah. I was just thinking. I fuck had to look it up, but they're a thing again. Oreos, it's the cereal.
Oh, I got one that y'all are gonna hate.
What?
I feel like I'm really gonna get roasted. So for my number 3, I don't know why, cause like I feel like if I had it again, I would hate it. But my number 3 was as a kid, Vault.
Oh, I love that shit.
I loved.
I
Vault.
love Vault.
Cause like it was pitched as like energy drink / pop, so I thought I was just getting like drinking straight crack as a kid. It was
That shit
basically
was
just like
so
Mountain
good.
Dew on steroids.
It was. That shit was so fucking good.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be. I want that to be my number 3 so bad.
See, my problem is my developmental years. I was in CPS with my grandma, so I didn't get to try shit.
Oh, I'm sick and tired of the what was me shit.
I'm
I'm joking.
We get it. You were in CPS. We're fucking. We don't care.
Every time we talk about our childhood, Wiz is like, I never had one.
Yeah, there's a chunk of like 5 to 10 years where I like pop culture, everything I don't know shit about. Like there's some songs from 2001 to 2008 I'm learning about today.
Wiz's number 2 is government cheese.
Number 3, I'll
I love when
go.
those food stamps came in.
I'll go the Tropical Sprite remix. That shit slapped.
I'm not a fan.
No. I get peer pressure to change my 3. I want to say Dunk.
Oh, I know my number 2.
I wanted to say Dunkaroos, but they came back.
Y'all remember? I don't even know what like they're really. I just know the brand. Those like Sobe drinks.
Yes, they had one that was like Fuji Apple Crisp that was so fucking good.
So those are the new ones. I'm talking about the old ones that came in this bottle. This is like the tea one, but the ones that came in that style bottle, the Fuji Apple Crisp you can still get, and it's good.
I've not found it anywhere.
The Fuji Apple Crisp?
Yeah.
Oh, it's in like every gas station down here. But no, the ones that came in that long neck bottle, they had like an orange one that was amazing. But now they just have like 2 flavors now.
I'm cheating. I don't recognize half the shit. Do y'all remember Swoops?
Yes, those little chips. Those are really good.
Those are good.
Swoops?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Scoops. What are
No, they're
Swoops?
they were kind of like Pringles, but chocolate covered.
Are you on the BuzzFeed thing?
Is it BuzzFeed? I don't know. I'm
You're
all
the top
way down
left.
towards- No, it doesn't say it. Just eat this, not that. Whatever.
The Swoops. It was like,
Diet Coke lime. What the fuck?
yes, that shit was so fucking good.
Was
Yes, I love
Coke lime or Diet Coke lime?
Diet Coke lime.
Diet
I've
Coke
never
lime was
heard of
good.
that.
It was very good.
My mom was all in on that shit.
I'll change my number 3.
Okay, out of the 50 I just looked at, I only recognize 2 of them.
I'll change my number 3 to Cream Savers.
Cream Savers.
Cream Savers. It's like those like little strawberry cream candies. They're kind of like mint, but they were really good.
Those came back.
Okay, I remember.
Did they
those.
really?
Yeah, you didn't hear about that? Yeah, they brought them back.
That's off my
Do,
list
do
now.
y'all?
Well,
Okay,
I mean,
my
no,
number-
it did get discontinued, so I'll give it to you.
No,
especially
I'm
since
not
you
going to do
didn't
things
know.
that's back. So I'll just take it off. Give me those little Yogos then. Those little yogurt flavored like little beads. Those
I
are
remember
good.
those.
Oh yeah.
I remember those.
Kudos granola bars.
Those were
Those
good
things
too.
Slapped. It's a kid.
I like the 3D chips that came in like the bottle.
Those are back. They brought those back.
Really?
Yeah.
I wasn't putting them on my list, but I did not know those were back.
Yeah, they're back.
There was something so satisfying about like eating the chips just straight out of the bottle.
None of this shit.
There's a lot of things that got discontinued that came back.
Number 1, Aunt Jemima.
Aunt Jemima.
I had to think for a second. I was like, that didn't get discontinued. Oh, it got canceled.
Shit. I don't think I've even given number 2 yet. These are nostalgic. I'd say number 2, just because I really liked eating them like that, was the Cheeto Puff Twists. When I was a kid, I loved those things. They're like little twists.
I hated Cheeto Puffs.
I love them.
Crunchy Cheetos all day.
Icebreakers, liquid ice. You remember that shit?
Mm-hmm.
That's so stupid. So my
I just
number
saw it.
one, y'all are not gonna know this. It's Tony's Pizza Pouches.
You're
It
right.
was like-
I don't know it.
It was like knockoff Hot Pockets, but they came in way more flavors.
I'm looking it up. Huh.
My number 1 is the Trick cereal back when it was fruit shapes.
Oh,
That was the best. That's like the best marketing campaign ever. They played the long con. As kids,
waited
they
for
brought
their market to grow up.
Yes, they waited for their market to grow up and made Tricks as little balls, those little puffs.
Yeah. Started their own conspiracy theory.
ooh. Do you remember Butterfinger BBs?
No. You're probably
Yes.
looking at the same article I am, though.
I'm
Honorable
looking at like
honorable mention is the cereal straws.
some of those that
I
came
just
back.
never was a fan. I was like way
Not all,
too.
though.
I wasn't as much of a fan of those.
There's a lot of Jello pudding pops. That sounds so good. I remember the roll-up stackers. I remember that as a kid. Instead of the sheets, it was little dots. Cream
But
savers.
To finish my thought on the Tony's pouches, they had like way better flavors than Hot Pockets. They obviously had like pepperoni pizza and like sausage, but then they had like cheesy meatball. They had a ham and cheese one. They had like a Philly cheesesteak one. They had a Supreme one. I just remember my mom used to buy them all the time.
I wonder why Vault was discontinued, despite being an up-and-coming
Probably
energy
because it
drink.
was super unhealthy.
Coca-Cola decided to refocus its energy on reintroducing Mellow Yellow. Shut up.
Mellow Yellow
Vault
was
was
good.
Yeah, but Vault's better.
Hey, you want to hear a funny story about a Coke product? Can y'all guess why Fanta exists?
I know the answer, but I forgot.
Because during World War II, Coke was not allowed to sell to Germany, but they were able to sneak packets, little powder packets, to make orange Fanta over to Germany and sell it as a mix-in. That's why we have orange Fanta. Nazi Germany. No, I like that.
Nope.
Sorry,
Give
I'm
two
getting
fucks.
I'm getting text messages from work.
They used to make a banana cream peanut butter cup.
What?
I
bet-
saw that too. I've
I
never
bet
had
that bitch slapped.
I know.
That does sound pretty good. Something it's like banana outside, peanut butter inside.
No, it's like
No,
two
like
layers.
yeah,
in
the
middle.
bottom is banana, the top is peanut butter, and then
That sounds
covered
either
in
way.
chocolate.
The banana peanut butter combo sounds phenomenal.
Oh man, I really want some Reese's Swoops now.
I'm gonna have to
that
look up
sounds good.
swoops because I don't know.
It's
what
a
we're
chocolate
talking
peanut
about.
butter chip basically.
Yeah, they had other ones too, but that was the popular one.
Yeah.
Okay, this is gonna sound. It's not like. It's kind of like broad, but I loved buying Pokemon themed food, like the shaped.
Oh,
mac and
yeah.
cheese. They had their own cereal, everything.
Mandela effect. So, okay. Yeah, I'm sure y'all had bought from ice cream trucks as a kid, right?
Oh yeah.
Name, those like the ones that are shaped like, or the popsicles that are shaped like Pikachu or Tweety Bird. What are
I
some?
remember SpongeBob,
Yeah,
Powerpuff Girl,
yeah. What are some other characters that you remember?
Ninja Turtle.
Mm-hmm.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Mm-hmm. You remember anything from like Dora related?
Dora?
I want to say there was a Dora the Explorer one.
Yeah.
I
You're
think
gonna,
so.
Don't sit here. Don't say this and then tell me there was never a Dora the Explorer.
Oh no, there was Dora. Anything like any more characters y'all can think of? Like maybe Boots.
See, I don't remember a Boots.
You
I do
don't?
not remember Boots.
Wiz.
God, this Dora one is terrifying.
Well, Wiz don't have a
I-
childhood, so he don't remember.
Yes,
But
I didn't get to go to the ice cream truck because I
No,
was in
no.
CPS and my grandma didn't
Whenever I
have
got
money.
out of CPS, I'd go to it.
no, he's gonna say I don't. Who's Boots? Who's Dora? I don't know who that is.
I always
Hey,
either
I
always
had
either got
TV.
this-
I just
this-
didn't get to go outside.
I always either got the SpongeBob, or for a while the ice cream truck in my neighborhood had a baseball glove, and then like the baseball in the middle was a gumball.
I've always got Tweety Bird, SpongeBob, or Sonic. But I also remember getting Boots. And
No, you
apparently, this never
It was
happened.
Sonic. It was Sonic, and you just thought it was Boots.
Fight me, bitch.
There's a Bugs Bunny one that looks kind of blue.
I remember getting the Rocket Pops, but it was not the icicle. It was the like fudge pop ice cream one that was like chocolate banana.
Those are the best.
Yes, that was good.
God,
Yes,
those are the
those
best.
were so much better than regular red, white, and blue bomb pops.
You know what? Scratch my number one. What was my number one again? I forgot. Oh, the Trick
I don't-
cereal. I'll make the Tricks my number two. Get rid of the Cheeto Twists. So number one would be the Bluebell Bomb Sticks, which are the giant pops like that, but it was chocolate, banana, chocolate. But they're huge.
Those
They're
were
like that big around.
Those were
and
so good.
those-
Did y'all like the snow cone? The Jolly Rancher one they had? It's like the shaved
I never
ice.
got a snow cone from an ice cream. I got snow
really?
cones, but not from an ice cream
I like the
truck.
Jolly Rancher one. I remember that one.
He brought me in the back of the van to try his personal lollipop, but it wasn't cold. It was kind of hot, cream filled.
Greenfield.
It was free though.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
okay.
free. He
Ice
paid.
cream
He actually
sandwich?
paid me to do it.
I paid with my self-respect.
He
Ice
paid.
cream sandwich or cookie sandwich?
Cookie sandwich.
Cookie sandwich.
Easy. What kind of question is
That's
that?
easy.
I just wanted to make sure. And there's some people who will pick the ice cream regular.
All right.
It's not bad.
You want breadsticks or cheesy bread?
Depends
From where?
I don't know. Just
Okay, here's a real question. This is okay. Olive Garden breadsticks,
Oh, Olive Garden breadsticks. It already won.
Little Caesar's crazy bread.
Olive Garden. Little Caesar Crazy Bread is great, but Olive Garden breadsticks are the only reason I go there.
I've never had
Olive Garden
crazy
breadsticks.
bread.
Olive Garden breadsticks are not shit without the
Alfredo.
dipping sauce.
Yeah,
yes.
but it comes. It's
Crazy
like a-
bread can stand on its own.
But it's
I don't come. You
it's
gotta
a
buy.
couple.
You gotta buy the Alfredo sauce that comes with it.
Yeah.
well, you don't have to buy the breadsticks. They're free.
You've never had crazy bread?
No.
I've had
next
crazy
time
bread.
next time you go to Hallie's, have y'all selves a little date night in and just get
Little Caesars.
a $5 hot and ready and crazy bread.
and
But
now
make sure
now it's $5.50.
make sure I know fucking inflation. Make sure you get the jalapeno cheese dipping sauce to go with the crazy
Ooh.
bread.
Jalapeno cheese. That sounds good.
Give me Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuits over all those.
That's
Oh
true.
my god.
I was
those things.
so okay. There's a common joke on this show is Gooch's privileged and stable childhood. My mom used to make her own homemade cheddar biscuits that were like.
I think we've all done that, but it's not the same.
Oh, no, my
I've never
mom's
done it
were
from
like-
homemade. I used the box. It was good.
my
yeah.
mom's were shocking.
When you say homemade, do you mean like from scratch or from the box?
No, my mom would literally make them from scratch.
Oh, fucking.
Fucking.
And they were
great boy.
they were like they were very close. I won't say they were like exactly with Red Lobster, but they were close enough that you'd be like, yeah, this is right there.
You just
And
have
she made them.
homemade
She made them all.
biscuits
She made them
while I
like
was
once a
eating
week.
Hamburger Helper.
What'd you just say? What did you
You just having
say?
homemade biscuits while I was eating Hamburger Helper.
I mean, I was eating Hamburger Helper too. It was like spaghetti and cheddar biscuits one night, and then Hamburger Helper the next night,
It was Hamburger Helper one night, then Hamburger Helper the next night.
and then ramen the next night,
For me, it
and
was chicken.
leftovers after that.
It was beans one night, chicken nuggets the next night, fish sticks the next night.
Wait, did you just say beans
Yeah.
as the main course?
Yeah.
God damn.
Was there anything in the beans?
Bacon.
Man,
Campbell's bean and bacon soup.
what?
Yeah.
What
Okay.
was I gonna say?
I feel like
did
Gooch
y'all have tuna casserole growing up?
No.
No.
Oh, y'all
My-
are missing out.
My
Y'all
family
be
didn't like
hating.
tuna.
I'm not missing
Y'all be hating
shit.
on Andy, which Andy's weird.
Looks
The,
disgusting.
the yogurt and the olives.
And the wheat
I'm
thins.
No, see, because like on our tuna noodle casserole, we would
Tuna noodle.
we would crunch up tortilla chips, and you top with tortilla chips, and then bake it, and it gives it like a crust layer.
Bro, I'm so hungry. I wish we just stopped talking about food right now.
I know I ate before this, and now I'm hungry again.
I haven't eaten since breakfast.
My diet has been going poorly.
Not mine.
I-
I cheated bad Monday. I had
I-
5 rolls.
After you told me what your weigh-in was, I've pretty much conceded. Like, you've
Yeah.
pretty much won in
So
my
I
head.
stepped back on the scale for the first time since my cruise this morning, because I knew I was bloated from after the cruise. I am 1 pound over my starting weight.
Yikes!
I was 7 pounds down. That cruise fucked me.
Oh,
No, 6 pounds down.
You went
6
hard.
pounds.
You went hard. Fuck.
I ate everything. I started drinking.
How many guys' burgers did you have?
I didn't have it as much because you know what pissed me off? Must be the fucking supply chain issues or something. They didn't have the right buns.
Oh.
Like after like day 2 or 3, they switched out the buns.
the
They were
only thing
really
that pisses me
cakey.
off is that they close at like 5 or 6.
Mhm.
Like
We went
stay
out,
open.
but like one night we went out there. They do like the dive-in movies.
Yeah.
They open it up at like 10 o'clock. Had a 10 o'clock burger.
Wait, was it free or
see,
no?
I was literally about
Oh,
to
yeah.
say they should
Guys'
open it
burger's
up at
free.
late night.
The only thing you have to pay for is if you go to a specialty restaurant.
Yeah, like the
All food is
steakhouse or like the sushi place.
We went to the steakhouse one night for our anniversary. We Have you ever been to that, Gooch?
No, we were gonna go this last time, but we ended up doing something else.
Here y'all go talking about rich shit again. God dang it.
They do something called
Cruises
Art at
are
your
poor
table?
people vacations, Hunter.
yeah, especially Carnival cruises.
Yeah.
The steak was good.
Trust me, go on a Carnival cruise and look at the people that are there with you.
Oh yeah, the buffet is the worst thing there. You want Guy's Burgers, the taco bar, or the main dining room.
That's it. The main dining room is fine dining.
Oh yeah, it's pretty nice.
But what pissed
they have
me
lobster
off,
one night. Ashley always gets 2 lobsters.
What pissed me off was one night we ate the buffet because like we missed the dining or whatever, and we just didn't feel like going through the whole process. The buffet is literally the same menu as the main dining room, but it's
Shitty.
like reheated. It's like
Yeah.
they took like the same food and like microwaved it.
Exactly. Wait, Gooch, who was your cruise director?
Kindle Fire.
She had COVID on my
Yeah.
cruise. We had to get an emergency
cool.
director.
She was pretty cool.
So we had someone else, but she was like cleared the last day of the cruise, so we had 2 for the last day. But no, we got this dessert at your table at the steakhouse, where they bring out this big whiteboard that like fits the entire table, and they like with all these different sauces and chocolates and little like I don't know, like there was like a lemon jello thingy, and like they made this art at our table. We
Wow.
just fucking devoured it at the end.
There's a Mexican place here in OKC that they call it a chocolate piñata.
Oh, I've seen that.
And it's like a big board that comes out of your table, and then it's got like this big piñata made out of chocolate hanging on a stick, and like whoever's like birthday or whatever it is, they give them this big wooden like stick, and you break it open, and just like fruit and like brownie bits and churros and stuff come falling out. All right, to bring Hunter back into the podcast. All right, let's do highs and lows.
Highs, I've lost 25 pounds in 35 days. I'm not happy about it. I miss food. I'm hungry all the time.
Hey, one more month.
I was full
Hey, what do you think about it? Once you get to where you want, all you have to do is like then maintain weight.
Monday.
Right.
Yeah, no, Monday night.
And even like if you after the end of this month, if you just like a regular 2,000 calorie diet, you'll still probably lose weight.
Oh yeah.
Just not 40 pounds in 2 months.
Monday night I cheated to kind of like celebrate it, and Hallie took me to Texas Roadhouse. I ate 5 rolls, got a 16-ounce steak, ate rice and mashed potatoes, and then went home and had Halo Top.
It is crazy because like this challenge ends into this month, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is crazy that if you start exercising like you say you were going to, you could lose 50 pounds in 2 months.
I know. I exercised Monday, and I didn't do it yesterday or today.
I mean, honestly, like 2 to 3 days a week to start is perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, Monday
That's
I did
crazy.
a high intense. Wait, what is it? High
Hit?
intense. Yeah, hit. I did a hit thing, whatever, on the treadmill, and I was dead afterwards. I was so fucking dead. I was having a sprint of an 8% incline.
Like you watched a video or something, or was it just
I looked it up on Google.
free? Okay.
I went to the treadmill, and I went to the gym on the treadmill and did everything like they said, and I was dying.
My old gym membership comes with Apple Fitness Plus. Even though I have it frozen right now because I've just been doing before one of my cruises, I was doing my apartment's gym. I still have that, so I just prop it up and do their treadmill workouts. Fuck, I need to get back in that gym.
My high for the week is snow.
Are you getting snow?
Oh, dude, it started snowing here at about. Well, it started sleeting at 1:30 and started snowing about 2.
Dog, it's 64 degrees outside right now.
It is
67 here.
It is still snowing, and according to my weather app, we will still be. So this is the forecasted radar for 10:30 tonight.
Oh wow.
So
Yeah, we're
they're
getting rain
projecting
tonight.
us. They're projecting us anywhere from 8 to 12 inches.
I'm getting rain tonight. Rain, a little bit of rain tomorrow night. Freeze over tomorrow night.
My
So-
low.
Probably won't have work Friday,
Is-
hopefully.
My low is that we are getting close to a foot of snow overnight, And as far as I know, I am still expected to be at work tomorrow.
Gotta love it.
Every other, like, the other shop has already shut down. We have 2 shops in OKC for my company. The other shop has already closed. They sent everybody home at like 2 o'clock as soon as it started snowing. I was there till 4:30 and expected, basically, they said, as soon as I'm able to get out of my driveway in the morning, get my ass to work.
So, I work like East Houston. It's kind of towards the south a little, but it's really just far east. And so there's some people who live like towards Galveston who work there. And when we had like, there was that, I don't know if it was a tropical storm or hurricane last year, but it was like either hitting us or the side of Louisiana. And like last second it turned and went and hit Louisiana. They didn't fucking call work off until last fucking second. And there's people who like already evacuated from the Galveston area because of that shit. It's so shitty when work does that.
Have y'all ever gotten snow?
Yeah, it's not good snow though.
Yeah, I snowed here twice last year.
It snowed for a day last year here.
That's crazy.
I used to live in Montana, so like I know what real snow is like.
It snowed like 6 or 8 inches the first time last year.
Damn, it really don't matter what we talk
we didn't
about.
get that
Wiz
here.
will tie it back to CPS.
Oh, okay. Montana wasn't CPS. Montana is when my mom and dad were on run from warrants, so we went up to live with her dead friend's mother.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I think that concludes episode 40.
That's an amazing ending. That's my favorite ending so far.
12 more weeks.
What? Oh, for a year.
12 more
Hope we
weeks
don't make it.
We've skipped a couple weeks, so less than that.
Yeah, it's really less than that. I think it's April, end of April. But
Episode 40 was brought to you by Newsly.
Oh.
Newsly is an audio app for iOS and Android that gathers web articles for most trending topics around the web and reads them to you in a human audio voice. Newsly has, for the first time in history, made the web listenable. You can go through all of the topics on the app, choose the ones that suit you, and start listening. Let's see. What else is on this ad read? I'm fucking this one up. But yeah,
I need to.
They have articles that the more you listen, they will gather articles that are tailored to you and your news interests, as well as podcasts. They have a whole section of their app strictly dedicated to podcasts just like ours. They also feature a premium version of the app that is ad-free, and you can get that ad-free premium version free for 1 month using our promo code B500. You can download in the App Store or the Play Store or at www.newsly.me using promo code B500 to get 1 month free premium subscription. The link will be in the description of this episode.
You know, damn good well, nobody's listening right now. Once you started doing the ad read, they just went on to the next podcast.
Still got to do it.
Yeah, I like Newsly, especially during like this time of the year with all the NFL shit going on, like all the hires and stuff. You want to listen in to get a little. I mean, most of them are short too.
Yeah, no, I mean, like
insight.
Like the longest one I've seen is like 8 minutes long. So like you could listen to like every single one on your like For You page, if you want to call it that, in like 30 minutes, and be completely caught up on the news.
I definitely like it for sports news, keeping caught up on that.
The only thing I don't like is that like they pick the voice. They have different voices for different articles, and they don't let you pick the voice you want. Like if I could just pick which voice reads which article, that would be a lot better.
You should apply to be a voice.
If they pay me. This don't come free. Unless it's below 500.
Well, thank y'all for listening to episode 40 of Below 500. Follow our socials, IG, Twitter, TikTok. the fuck else am I missing here? It don't matter. Below 500 Pod, everything. Facebook. Go to below 500.
Merch store.
Yeah, merch store. Below500pod.com. Buy our merch. Help support me. I don't have a job.
Oh yeah, Hunter is currently
Hunter is a
full-time.
full-time podcaster.
Yeah, so the 40 of you, step it up.
Yeah, come on. If 40 of y'all buy one
Did you-
shirt, it'll help me
Tell
out.
your friend. Tell your friend we're great. We'll give shout outs. We'll give whatever.
Rate and review.
Talking about that, Rowdy rated us on Spotify.
Yeah, we've already given Rowdy enough shout-outs.
Yeah, I looked. Where do you see it on Spotify? I don't see it anywhere.
I don't know, but this is the end of the episode. Goodbye.